Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. This is going to be the weekly forecast for the week ahead. I'm going to just go ahead and get right into it. There will be the pick a card at the end of this video, so have your card 1, 2, or 3 in mind already. Timestamps will be in the description box. So let's see what's coming up for the week ahead for the collective. Okay, so I've got the Moon reversed and I've got the Two of Swords reversed. Okay, so really starting to find some clarity about some sort of a situation. Okay, and the Ten of Swords and the Four of Wands. Okay, so there might be some sort of truth that comes to light this week. There's an energy of a commitment not going through, or an energy of some sort of celebration because of an ending. I wonder what this could be about. With the Moon in the reverse, I love this energy because it's really feeling like we get to finally release some illusions. There's some things that are coming to light. It's paired with an indecisive energy, so we might need to take a step back in order to get that clarity. We might need to quiet our minds in some way to get that clarity. But I'm really liking the feel of this. It's getting to the core issue of something, getting really back into a heart space that is cohesive with that head space. I'm going to go to this Four of Wands. Okay, I've got the Two of Wands, I've got the Eight of Cups, and I've got the Five of Pentacles. Very interesting. Okay, so for some of us this week is going to be like a little bit of a redirect in terms of like our value systems. We're going to have to reevaluate something. And in doing so, we're going to, it's kind of showing up as like planning for the future will be very difficult because part of us is still going to be tied up to what was happening in the past. So it's going to be really important to remember that we're not alone, first of all, and that there is hope. But there's like walking away from something or turning our backs on something. I feel like this is where this indecisive piece is coming from. I feel like this is really where we're going to have to start to reconnect to some community-oriented ideologies, and getting a little bit like not so bound to like here's what it is. Okay, so I've been talking about this to basically everyone in my life for the past week because with that grand conjunction that we just had, it was, as you probably know, in an air sign, which was unprecedented, sort of. And with COVID, like that was the beginning of the end, I feel like, because before this past conjunction, it was all in earth signs. So earth is like the body, earth is like the material, earth is like physical reality. And now we're switching into air signs. So, you know, the age of Aquarius is a lot more cerebral. It's a lot more mental. It's a lot more, how do we appeal to someone on that mental plane? So it is disorienting because it's like all of a sudden we maybe are used to, you know, basing our worth, capitalism, on what we have materially. And when we realize that we are, or that this shouldn't define who we are, or that we have more to explore as human beings in this human experience, it might cause a little bit of like, I don't know how to conceptualize my future from this point. Everything that has brought meaning to my life up until this point is no longer relevant. So, you know, this is a shedding of illusion in some ways. This is, you know, this is the end of the end, which is great. We love that. So it's kind of an interesting energy. We also have Mercury's entering the shadow period this week. So with what I've just been saying about like going from like the physical to like a more mental, cerebral plane, I've been talking about this as kind of like the systems updating. Like this is where you have to like shut down your computer and like reboot it in order to get your updates and your software running smoothly, which it's not easy. Takes a bit of patience, but so much better after it happens. Okay, that's it. We're gonna do the pick a card now. So have your card 1, 2, or 3 in mind. I'm gonna shuffle for a second, and timestamps are below. Okay, I'm gonna go 1 with that. Anyway, 2 and 3. Oh. All right, so this is card number 1. Okay, Six of Pentacles. Give and take. I'm really getting kind of a feeling that some of you might be just trying to restore balance to some sort of situation. Some of you might be having to like open your doors, like emotionally or mentally, even physically, to energies that you would generally turn away in some way. There's some sort of like you're entertaining something new here is kind of the feeling that I'm getting. I'm getting also the sense for you, pile number one, that there's like, you're going to be receiving something. This feels like money. Yeah, Page of Wands in the reverse. Let's get you another clarifier here. Yeah, this is kind of like you're going to have to just decide where to where to allocate your energy to this week. I've got the Knight of Swords in the reverse and the Page of Wands in the reverse. So you might be dealing with a couple of other people. This might be like you in the center figuring out like, okay, like who or what gets my time and energy this week, basically. And it feels like it's gonna be pretty important for you to just like pare back and do one thing at a time. There might be some miscommunication for you this week. Let's get one more. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, you might have to just protect your energy a little bit. Okay, so hope that helps. Don't go spending all of your money because you're bored this week, pile number one. And don't get too attached to what people are saying, because I think the things that they're saying are going to change. So just safeguard your energy, make sure that you're thinking long-term and big picture and doing what is right for you. But that's it. Hope that helps. We're going to move on. Card number two, King of Cups in the reverse. Emotionally manipulative. Somebody is doing some sort of a thing. This could be you with you. This could be you like not wanting to feel some sort of thing. Yeah, I've got the Page of Pentacles here. So might be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be the beginning of something new. Okay. I've got quite a few cards here, so bear with me. I've got the Moon, the King of Wands, the Tower reversed, and the Nine of Wands. Interesting. Okay. So for you, this is feeling a lot like with our core energies this week, with these illusions falling, like that's going to be feeling quite real for you. That's going to be feeling like it hits extra close to home. Something might change really rapidly for you this week with the Tower and the Nine of Wands. It's like something for you this week, because I'm seeing this King of Cups in the reverse where it's like, we might be suppressing our emotions a little bit. Something is going to crumble down, and it is probably going to create a lot of change. And you're going to have to ride it out, because there is this Page of Pentacles here too. There is a new beginning. It's tangible, it's financially viable, it's beautiful, but really there's like some sort of a like destructo changeo moment. That's just, this could show up as well, because I've got this King of Wands in the reverse. This is kind of feeling like if you've been holding it together for like everyone else in your life and kind of being that strong pillar, like this is your week to just be like, I'm out. Like I have to go like have a meltdown and like process my emotions, because there's a new phase, a new chapter, a new beginning that it feels like the dialogue is like, I can't go into it while I'm still carrying this old stuff. So really give yourself a chance to do that this week. And just remind yourself that like human emotions are like such a beautiful part of the human experience, and trying to make them go away often causes more harm than good. So yeah, hope that helps. File number two. This is now going to be card number three, Nine of Cups in the reverse. Do you have a hard time receiving gifts, pile number three? That's my core question for you. You might go back and watch pile number one, because if this is like, if you're dealing with somebody who's got like the pile number one thing going on, it might be really important to kind of like, if someone is offering you something, just kind of, be aware that sometimes if something is given freely, that you should take it. We have the Ten of Wands reversed. So you might be feeling pretty overwhelmed by your responsibilities. And the Three of Pentacles. That's funky. That's funky and weird, and I don't like it. I've got the World and the Three of Wands. Okay, so three is a crowd. There is some sort of, this feels like an obligation to a group of people, someone other than yourself. that's just been kind of weighing you down, you know? It's maybe is feeling very difficult to like see the bright side of some sort of a situation, or see like even another side of a situation. And it's kind of feeling like, if that's not the case, and if you have been like doing the thing where you're like kind of trying to understand everything, I feel like you might just be facing some sort of a situation this week where it's like you're emotionally overwhelmed again. But something comes full circle. Something really completes itself. Something, whatever the situation is, that like you're not feeling satisfied with it. You're not feeling like you're being heard. You're not feeling like your needs are being met. You're not feeling like you're really compatible maybe with a group or responsibility. This really does feel like it could be work related for some of you. And there's been like a lot of waiting, you know? It's like, here you are sitting here being like, man, where are my blessings at? Like, where and what? I've been waiting, but it's not coming yet. With the world here, this cycle is just wrapping itself up, you know? It's really reaching completion. Something is in the end stages as well. 11:11 I just saw for you guys. So you might be seeing that. You might be well advised to like tune into your higher powers too this week. Like really make a point of surrendering whatever you can to your higher powers and just saying, okay, like I'm ready to receive help in whatever form that it takes, and not question it too much. Okay, so that is what I have for you, card number 3. I really hope that that helps. I'm going to do a last look because those went really quick. So who knew? So let's get an oracle card for everyone. Okay, that didn't take long. Ooh, Jaguar in reverse. Nice, I like this energy. Okay, so this is kind of that energy. Who got this month? Was it Gemini? Virgo. I think it was Virgo. This is great. This is kind of this energy of like when things are really uncertain, you can really rely on your instincts and your intuition. Seeing in the dark is Jaguar's absolute superpower. So if you are finding yourself in like a little bit of, you know, pile number 2, you're having a bit of an emotional meltdown this week. Pile number 3, you're like waiting for something to be completed and you're like, what was the point of that? And pile number 1, you're figuring out how to safeguard your energy and also give things freely. Your intuition and the dark side of those situations, I would just say give it a little extra space to breathe, but see what you see and know what you know. And everything will work itself out. Okay, so that is what I have for you guys. Hope that this helps. I will have the rest of your horoscopes up by the end of the week, and I'm sending you lots of love. Have a great week. Bye.